Let's see. I don't know why the webcams aren't working. Let's see. We're good. We're good. Alrighty, everybody. We're just having a good laugh over here, bullshitting before the stream. We're living it up over here, man. It's a Tuesday, and we're got nowhere else better to be and no shits to give. So here we are tonight. We're gonna talk some racing. This week it was Bristol for the NASCAR series. We'll talk about that with you guys here tonight. Give you our thoughts. We do have a little bit of news, maybe rumors, some stuff that I do want to talk about, specifically one in regards to old Steve the Clown O'Donnell. I do want to talk about him a little bit here, as he was on DBC this week, and it pissed me off really bad because I don't fucking like that show, and made me watch it and just to listen to his bullshit. We'll get into that. We got drivers of the week, we got boneheads of the week, heartbreak of the week, as well as we got a good set of races this weekend. I would say, Tom, we got ARCA, we got O'Reilly's and Cup at Kansas, which we've been saying for weeks that that's going to be a great race. Kansas is a damn good track for the next gen car. And then we also have the doubleheader with the Long Beach weekend with IMSA and IndyCar on Saturday and Sunday respectively. And IndyCar, I'm happy to say, Tom, gets the premiere this weekend. It's the final race of the weekend on Sunday after the Cup race. So I think it was deserving of that spot. We'll also give you our picks, our favorites for those races, as well as our fantasy lineups. First off, Tom, we're a week away, bud.
1 week. That's all I'm holding out for right now. That's all I'm holding out for. 1 week out, and it's gonna be. I feel like after Talladega, I'm gonna look back at this point in time and everything else in between is just going to be forgotten.
Yeah, I agree. This is like hell week for me. Like, I'm just gonna be grinding all week, working like I've done the last like month. I mean, this whole last month I've just been head to the freaking grindstone, just working my ass off just to be able to make this happen. I'm excited, dude. Like,
I am
I
too.
tell myself every day, man, if I'm having a bad day or somebody pisses me off or I flip off an old lady in traffic who I think is honking at me, I'll just fucking I'll just be like, you know what? It's okay, man. I got some Talladega in my life and it's coming, dude.
That's right.
So yeah.
And you don't, you sorry son of a bitch.
Sorry, fuck. You know?
Yeah, fucker.
And I don't even feel bad about it. Oh man. Alrighty, let's get into a little bit of news. This is one thing I did want to talk about, Tom. Red Bull's had a lot of turnover the last few years. Their cars are dog shit this year. Max is running more races outside of the F1 calendar than he ever has in the past. I guess my question, let's set this up the way that I want to get your opinion on is, do you see Max Verstappen for one racing in Formula 1 in 2027? Do you see him racing for Red Bull, another team, or is he not racing in F1 in 2027? Where are you going with this one, Tom?
Oh man, it would be very weird to not see Verstappen in F1. Honestly, to me, it's almost like if we see Verstappen out of F1 in 2027, that would if I was in the FIA, I would constitute that as a crisis. And I'll tell you why. Verstappen is the face of F1. You can look back at the past 10 fucking years of this F1 ordeal, and you can look back at every race and notice something spectacular that Verstappen did, either on track or off track. And I don't know. What's the identity of Verstappen? The identity of Verstappen is open-wheeled Formula cars. To see him out of that and trying different things, it's a hard thing for my brain to grasp. Honestly, I don't know if I could envision him in a wet car, if I could envision him in you know, an Indy car, if I can envision him in IMSA, NASCAR, Australian V8, or Super Formula or something. I don't know. To me, it's so out there. I just can't envision it. So but like, I know the rumors are going rampant. Red Bull is absolutely, you know, it almost seems like they're going to have an empty shop come 2027, and that they're not going to have anybody to be able to build their car, bar performance. Then he can leave. I know that, and I know that he's losing his engineer, and I know that he's losing his race engineers and mechanics and all this other stuff. I mean, shit. If I was Verstappen, I'd get the hell out of there too, but I just don't see a world without him in it. And if you look at all the other teams, would you want to go to McLaren? Me personally, no, because you're going to have to battle Zach Brown and Lando Norris. You're going to go to Ferrari? Well, who are you kicking out? If you kick out Charles Leclerc, you're automatically the bad guy. Tifosi's never going to go with you. And if you kick out Lewis Hamilton, then, you know, you reignite that old history that you have with them. If you go to Mercedes, who the hell are you going to kick out there? George Russell? I mean, yeah, that would be the best case scenario, but I don't think Toto Wolff is willing to get rid of his backshot guy. And then, who else? Who else is there? Who else? Haas? Nah, no, he wouldn't go to Haas. Haas doesn't have the money for him. Who else?
Yeah, there's no other option.
I just don't know. I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's so weird to think of. I think it's going to get crazy, though. I think it's going to get crazy, and I think it's probably going to get pretty good.
I think, yeah, it's going to be like a reality TV show. Like, it's going to be, you remember, like, what was it mid 2000s or like right early 2010s? What was it, LeBron? Remember when he did like the whole decision thing and they like queued off like an entire like hour segment on like every news platform because they were going to make his decision of where he was going to go play basketball after he left Cleveland? It's like, dude, they could do that with Max Verstappen, dude. Like, they could literally have like an IndyCar hat here, like an IMSA hat here, a WEC hat here, and F1. And he's just like, where is Max Verstappen taking his racing talents in 2027? He's just got all
Dude.
these fucking hats with all these offers of drive our shit, bro. Like, the further it goes down, Tom, I'm with you. I think it's gonna be turned into a show, and I think the more that time goes on, and the performance of from every race that I'm seeing out of Red Bull this year, the more I'm just like, you know what? I think he's done. I think he's mentally checked out, man. Like, it's not like you don't see like Max Verstappen over the last 10 years. You've never seen him go run GT3 cars or go run at the Goodwood Festival or you do all these different things he's been doing recently. And like it feels like the door is open. He's thinking about it. We talked about the watch party. He's fucking 28 years old, bro. He's younger than me. Like this motherfucker
Yeah, he's
still
28, dude.
He's still got like another 2 decades of racing under his belt. Like, what more does he have to accomplish in Formula One? He's done it all. He's a multi-time champion. He's won all the Crown Jewel events. Like, there's nothing else to accomplish. Like, if you really want to cement yourself as a Mount Rushmore driver and join the likes of Juan Pablo Montoya, Mario Andretti, AJ Foyt, if you want to be that fourth pillar on that Mount Rushmore, this is your opportunity, man. Go do it. Go pursue something different, bro. And I think he's got the talent where he could go anywhere and he'll be fucking successful pretty much right off rip, dude. Like, you're telling me he couldn't come to NASCAR and do a match what SVG does? Like, I think he could in the right scenario. Could he go to IndyCar and compete right away on the road and street courses with Alex Palou? Fuck yeah, he could instantly. I mean,
yeah.
Could he get in a World of Dirt? Could he get in a hypercar tomorrow and go compete at Le Mans? Yes, he could. I know he could. So I'm kind of leaning on the point of like, yes, I love having Max in F1. He is the face of F1. It would be a fucking shame to not see him there anymore. But then just think of all the other opportunities that we as race fans could enjoy, man. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, of course. I think that. I mean, here's my wet dream. You take Verstappen, you let him run WEC, you try to get him the Le Mans 24 hours, you put him in IMSA, you get the Daytona 24, you put him in IndyCar, you put him in a full season, and you see what he can do with the likes right now of Kyle Kirkwood, Alex Palou, and you try to see if he can best that. Honestly, yeah, I think the best place you could put Verstappen right now, is in that third Ganassi car in IndyCar. I think that's the best place for him, and because of the competition. And could you imagine a team with Palou, Dixon, and Verstappen?
Oh my god,
dude, that would be the most star-studded lineup in the history of motorsports, right there.
There'd be nothing else could top it. That would be insane.
No, that would literally be insane. Like,
oh my god.
Well, yeah. That would honestly, that's my wet dream. That's my wet dream right there. That I would probably uncontrollably splurge everywhere if that happened.
Dude, that would be badass. I think the next.
Oh wait. What's that called? Dolphin pussy juice.
Yeah.
You remember that? You remember that? Yeah. Spread a little bit on your toast in the morning, and you just start uncontrollably coming everywhere.
Yeah, dude. Right down the hatch, bro.
Right down the hatch.
See how deep we can go. Yeah, dude, I'm down for that, bro. That'd be badass, dude. I would be totally down for that. That makes me giddy inside. That'd be fucking sick. Yeah. Alrighty. A little bit more drama I do want to talk about here before we get into the main drama that I want to talk about. F2 has lost their races, obviously, with the world conflicts or whatever. I don't want to get into all the details of that. But basically, they lost 2 races on their schedule. And now Formula 2 is going to come to America or North America for really the first time to race at Miami and Montreal back-to-back to make up those 2 races. Montreal, unfortunately, conflicts with the Indianapolis 500. I talked about this on a podcast a week or 2 ago. I said this was a speculation that could happen. I said I'd bring it back up when it got to that point. And as it stands, that 4th Andretti car that they run at the Indianapolis 500 that was going to be Colton Herta's this year is no longer going to be Colton Herta's as he's still pursuing the Formula 1, Formula 2 route. So now, without Prima and without that 4th Andretti car, Tom, we're sitting at 32 entries for the Indianapolis 500. Unbelievable in all terms. And you know what, Tom? I started to think about it. And you know why this is happening. It's the charter system. It's the
Of
charter
course, of
system.
course.
It has completely
Of course.
ruined it. Because what happened now, Tom, is they created 27 charters. So now there's only 27 teams that can compete full-time on the IndyCar calendar. So now, with the way that the engine leases work with Honda and Chevy are already run thin, supplying engines for every other team to run the Indy 500 and the full season. So now it's making teams that want to run one-off races, like go run 3 or 4 races a year, part-time or whatever. Now, they're unable to do that because now they can't get the leases for these engines. And so now it makes any new teams wanting to come in to compete, not only in just the Indy 500, which is the premier race of the season, but to be able to run on a part-time schedule. So now we're sitting at a situation where we have 32 cars at the Indianapolis 500. The greatest race in all of motorsports worldwide. We're going to be short of our starting grid as of today. And we're what? We're what? 15 days away from the month of May, Tom? 15 days away from cars hitting the track at Indianapolis, and we have 32 cars on the entry list.
I bet you, I was thinking about this today. I bet you a team like Dreyer Reinbold will bring up another car just to start and park.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking. It's because Chevy's going to have to basically... It's going to be Chevy. It's going to be a Chevy entry because Honda is not going to supply another motor. They're not going to. It's going to be Chevy that's going to have to do it.
Yeah. It'll either be like a Dreyer Reinbold, AJ Foyt, or a Dale Coyne.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Well,
I bet you.
Dale Coyne isn't. They're Honda though, so I don't think it'll be a Dale Coyne. I don't think it'll be a Honda.
Oh, you're right. I don't think it'll be a Honda either. Considering all the considering all the drama that happened during the offseason with IndyCar and Honda, I tend to agree. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a Dreyer Reinbold, AJ Foyt. I don't think Penske will do it. I don't think McLaren will do it. Because McLaren's already got Ryan Hunter-Reay, so they're not gonna do it. No. It'll either be Foyt or Reinbold. Watch, it will be. Even if they start and park it, just watch. It'll happen.
Yeah, and I bet Roger Penske will fund some of that out of pocket too. It'll be basically like the third fucking car or like the fifth fucking backup car for like Gateway or some shit that Penske has laying around that they'll fucking start and park for the Indy 500. You're probably right. I think it's sad. Yeah. And then that was the new contract as well, Tom. When they renewed the Honda and Chevy manufacturer agreement or whatever, they basically said if we can't get to 27 full-time cars, they're going to grant a charter for each Honda and Chevy to have their own independent race teams in IndyCar. And so that's gonna that basically when that comes around, where we're capped out at 27, there's gonna be no new teams in IndyCar. It's gonna turn into NASCAR where you gotta buy into the sport. That is what is fucked. That's just like the days of old, Tom. Like that's why IMSA and sports car racing is so fucking badass, because that's the only motorsport now that you can develop your own car, hire your own drivers, get a deal with a manufacturer, and compete like today if you wanted to. You can't do it in Formula One. You've got to buy to get in. We saw the hassle it took just to get fucking Cadillac in. Now IndyCar's got the charter system. Yeah. NASCAR's got the charter system. Sports car racing is the last cavalier left, Tom, in independent motorsports. It's impossible now.
Yep. It's actually a damn shame.
Sad.
What it is. Damn shame.
And I have a feeling in the next couple of years, Tom, we're going to see a charter system in IMSA because they're already worried about field sizes. They cut the field down. They turned away 6 teams for the Rolex 24. It's a matter of time before the charter system gets put into IMSA too. So I'm just, it's getting ridiculous, man.
Doesn't that just make you want to just like pull out your grandpappy's fucking musket and topple regime?
Yeah, dude. I'll be the drummer boy.
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
I'm gonna be rolling up to the battlefield in like an M1 Abrams and just blasting Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap, yeah, dude. Oh man. Oh, that's so frustrating. So we'll see. Hopefully, fingers are crossed. We at least get to 33 entries, man. At least, please. All right, Tom. This is the last thing I want to talk about before we jump into Bristol. I don't like fucking door bumper clear. I can't watch the show. It's terrible. I mean, I tried to get back into
I
it
can't
when they
either.
changed the cast this year or last year, whatever,
No.
when they brought Tommy Baldwin in. But he complains and whines too much, and I can't fucking stand his attitude. And I don't like Freddie Kraft. I think he's a fucking moron. But
Yeah.
it popped up on my recommended the other day because it always does, and I never click on it. But it said NASCAR President Steve O'Donnell is the guest on the show, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I went on my run yesterday. I threw it on, listened to it while I was running, and the first like 20 minutes of that was, if you could sit in the room with the NASCAR president, what would you ask him? And they said they had thousands and thousands of response from fans. And the two that they picked out, Tom, was the car and the stages. Those were the two most common fucking requested things that we change about NASCAR. He goes with the most corporate fucking roundabout ass job sticking dick in a fucking cactus routine of the car's fine. We're working on the car. It's the best and safest race car we got. The advances of saving these teams money, and just the most corporate fucking answer. And then they proceed to ask him, like, what could you do to like fix it and enhance the racing? And he's like, well, I there's some things I do want to do, but I don't have the power to do that. That's not my call to make. And I'm like, okay, well, that's an awkward fucking answer because you're the president of the fucking sport for one. And you're saying you have no call or say in the types of fucking cars and rule changes that we make. And then they jump into fucking stages, Tom. They're talking about stage cautions because everybody fucking hates them, bro. Like the mass majority of fans do not like the stage cautions. He said, well, we like it because it gives us a break in the middle of the race. We've worked really hard on making them shorter. And we can up the TV loves it because we can pack all of the commercials into that stage break. I'm like, no, you're fucking wrong, bro. There's more commercials during the race than there is during the fucking stage breaks, to be one. And then they were like, well, what could you do to fix some of that? And he's like, well, it's really not my call. I don't have a say in fixing any of that. What the fuck does my money pay for? You know how much goddamn money I spend in fucking TV subscriptions and fucking merchandise and ticket sales? And you're telling me you have no say in anything that happens in the fucking sport? What the fuck? Am I just paying you to sit on your ass and be a fucking head of fucking a puppet? Like, what am I paying you for? Tom, what the fuck is this guy getting paid for? It sounds like this motherfucker's got just as much responsibility as the guy that cleans the bathrooms at the Daytona Beach fucking headquarters. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Typically at the top of the corporate ladder, you know what I mean? It's just the dudes who are willing to get on their knees the most. That's all it is. That's all it is. The higher up you go, the more sucking you do. You know what I mean?
You get so good at sucking, you can suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Yeah, you could start a 12-valve Cummins in minus 20-degree weather. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Fuck that guy. Fuck his dog. Fuck his mom. Fuck his wife. He's a cuck. Fuck his retirement. And fuck every shoe that he's ever wore. That guy can literally go sit on fucking prickly pears for the rest of his life. He's fucking stupid. He can't decipher between a circle and a square. His IQ test is low as 2 brain cells can muster up. And you know what? You know what? I hope that guy gets put 6 feet under without a grave marking. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
No, dude, I hope he gets a grave marker so I could show up to his grave every year and piss on it on his fucking death date. Dude, fuck that guy, bro. Fuck him, bro. I'm with you. Fuck his dog. fuck his wife, put him in the Larson chair.
Fuck the shoes he wears. Sit on prickly pears. Fuck his retirement. Fuck his knee pads too. Fuck that guy.
Oh man, here laid a man that couldn't suck dick to save his life. Fuck that guy. That shit just pissed me off, dude. I usually go to run, have like that my fucking daily therapy session where I just fucking could just relax for an hour and just fucking run. No, I got fucking not even a half mile into my run and I'm fucking steaming red listening to this motherfucker, dude. I was pissed off, dude. It's just, I can't. The amount of fucking credibility this guy has. He has zero left. The fact that he's still fucking employed NASCAR is bullshit, dude. This guy should have been canned a long time ago. Fuck this guy, dude. Fuck. If it's not his fucking say, who the fuck's the puppet master? That's what I want to know. That's the question. If I could sit in that room with him for 5 minutes and ask any question I want, my question would be like, who the fuck is your puppet master? Who's your daddy, bitch? Who do you have to kneel in front of and get it on with your knee pads on your knee pads, motherfucker? I want to know. I want to know. Whose children are you fucking swallowing? Because that's some bullshit, man. Give me some bass backwards. That shit pissed me off. All right, on a lighter note, dude. We had some racing this weekend, Tom. We had some truck series, O'Reilly's, and some cup over at Bristol. C. Bell ends up winning the truck race this weekend. The funny part of this race, Tom, it was the most funny part of this race because fuck Tanner Gray after what he did to Honeycutt at Rockingham. And fuck Midget Tyrell for ever getting that fucking seat, man. The best part of this race was when Midget Tyrell drives onto the inside of fucking Tanner Gray, fucking hits the apron, runs out of complete fucking talent, and wipes them both out, man. That was the best moment of the weekend, dude. 100% facts, dude. Absolute facts. I didn't see how Carson Ferguson ran. I didn't even fucking really pay attention, but fuck Midget Tyrell. Fuck Tanner Gray, dude. That was fucking hilarious, man. I love that. And then Corey Haim did get wiped out by Christian Eckes there at the end. Sometimes I don't get what goes on in some of these guys' brains, man. Like they were trying to justify it in the broadcast, like, oh, he was just trying to merge behind him and he just kind of tagged him. No, dude, no. Get fucking lost with that shit, dude. I don't know, man. That shit kind of pissed me off. The one thing that you talked about, Tom, and I think this shit needs to stop, like, immediately. This PJ1 experience that we have every fucking race weekend
fucking go.
Needs to get fucking banned, dude. This race, the truck race, fucking sucked. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm saying it fucking sucked. Like, it was not that good of a race at all. It was a one-lane racetrack. Everybody hunting the bottom, chasing that goddamn PJ1. And it still persisted until the cup race on Sunday, Tom. Why do we need to do this PJ1 bullshit, man? I'm over it, dude. I'm so fucking over it, man. It ruins the races, man. 100% fucking ruins them, dude.
Yep. It's that PJ1. It's like the Jamie Little experiment. Just needs to fucking go. I mean, they had good intentions at first. It didn't work out. They continue to do it. It's insanity. They're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results with different tire compounds, with different cars, with different width of tires, and it's still not fucking working. Just don't, like, what do we do? Why do we do this to ourselves? We continue to do this over and over and over again. I even posted a picture in the NASCAR Cup news of how much fucking rubber was stuck to the cement after the race. Even Ryan Blaney said the bottom was pretty much undrivable unless you hit it perfect. Then why the hell do we have it there? Let it naturally rubber in, and then by mid-race, you'll have 2.5 lanes to work with. To me, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, it's like, well, I know we all know what Steve O'Donnell's doing. He's just doing the Gluck 3000 on all the fucking board members. But why can't we get somebody in there that will actually speak up for the right fucking thing? It makes no sense. I don't know. Here we are beating a dead horse again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so fucking stupid, man. I hate it, man. I hate it, dude. There's no fucking reason in modern day fucking racetracks we should be fucking PJ one with the fucking track. Like it's just again, and it affected the whole weekend. The only race, Tom, that was good this weekend and was the O'Reilly. That was great. Was the O'Reilly race? The O'Reilly race was fucking amazing. But it is every fucking weekend, dude. And it's like nobody can really put like people like think about it and they've got to think real fucking hard, dude. You can see their brains trying to figure it out. Like they're like 1 + 1 is 3. You know, they're like they can't fucking figure it out. You know what it is? It's the fucking car. It's the car, man. The O'Reilly's car is a fucking real race car. It's a real stock car. It puts on a good show. It's got fucking old school mechanical pieces to this car. Old school suspension. Got track bars, sway bars. We got skinny fucking tires. The car weighs a lot. It's got a composite body. The thing's fucking got a lot of power. Hard to drive. It's not a fucking mystery. They don't got a shit ton of drag in them, and they're not built off a side force. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. Sometimes it just fucking wall right there. It just fucking repetitively. Just so fucking annoying. But fucking what is it with this with Larson, dude? He is the most overrated driver, bro. I'm sorry.
Good God.
He is so fucking overrated, bro. Zilich is on older fucking tires, leading this race late, and he just kicks his ass. Just kicks Larson's ass, dude. Even Brett Cruz drove by Larson at one point in the end of that race.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I think C. Zilli, Corey Heim, Brett Cruz, Jose Carcevar, those are your 4 best drivers for the future. Like, we're talking about 10, 15 years from now, if they're still in NASCAR and they fucking haven't made their minds up to get the hell out yet, those are the 4, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Those are the best drivers. I don't care. Like, I'll die on that hill. I it's not hung money. It's not hung money. That dude, he hit the wall battling for the lead late, Tom. I knew it was going to happen. I was just hoping he wasn't going to take Zilli out with him when he did it. I mean, that's Larson for you.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
You see Larson got reinstated on iRacing?
Dude, that's actually, and I mean this with the most capital F that I can, fucking hilarious, because he got unbanned from the original incident like a couple years ago, and all of a sudden, it comes back up that he got reinstated on iRacing, like he said the N-word again. Like, you know, like, just like...
I read that and I was like, that is a troll. That is such a troll, dude. Whoever posted this is a genius, man. They know what they're doing.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I thought. Freaking genius.
Oh, man. Alrighty, let's talk about the cup race a little bit. Something needs to be done. KFB runs like shit again. Fucking Zilli is running like shit. Chastain's running like shit. SVG's running like shit. What the fuck's going on, man? Trackhouse, RCR. It's to the point, Tom, where it makes me not even want to watch these races, dude. I say it every time we do a watch party. It's hard to watch these races when all the good guys are running in the back.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
And Kyle is arguing with his crew chief, and they're having banter back and forth. The spotters getting chewed out. Like, it's so toxic, bro. Like, they're like need better fucking cars, dude. Like, I don't know what is happening and how these cars are so far apart from everybody else, Tom.
How do I what?
I just don't understand how these cars could be so far apart from everybody else right now. Like, it blows my mind.
Oh yeah, I don't get it either. I mean, it's obviously gotta be with spring shock setup. That's all it is. That's all it can be. but I don't know. I don't know. I've said it since like the second quarter of the introduction of the next gen car. This car is ass. This car can never be good on the racetracks that they're sending it on. It's good at road courses for a reason. It's because it's a modified GT3 car. That's all it is. And you can't convince me otherwise. It's not an oval car.
And by
It's
the
not an
grace
oval
of
car.
God,
That's why
it's somehow good on mile and a half. Somehow, some way.
even then with the by God, if you get fucking worn out tires, there's so much turbulent air behind the car because of the underbody, they can't fucking pass. Of course they can run 3 different lanes on the racetrack for God knows why. Only God knows why. But they still can't fucking do anything with it. You know, the car's still ass. No matter how you look at it. It's ass at super speedways, which is fucking insane. It's ass at Bristol. It's ass at Martinsville. It's ass at Daytona, Talladega.
Richmond,
it's
Iowa.
Ass at Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's ass at Richmond. It's ass at Iowa.
Gateway now too sucks. And that used to be a good fucking track. I mean, it's just
fuck me, dude. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. There was somebody I got an argument with on X the other day. He was saying Connor Zilic was overrated. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. That guy pissed me off, dude. He absolutely fucking pissed me off. Yeah, he can't fucking do shit in the cup car. The guys are just too good. He's fucking getting exposed. I'm like,
okay, pal. Okay, pal. Okay, pal.
Look at his fucking teammate, Chastain, bro. And I was like, is Chastain a good driver? And he's like, yeah, Chastain's a great driver. I'm like, well, look how he runs every fucking week, asshole. He runs the same fucking thing.
You know what? That says a lot more about him than it does about us.
Yeah, I was like,
fuck that guy.
I was like, dude, I think your mom dropped you too many times when you were a baby. I think that's what happened. I think
he was a miraculous survivor of SIDS.
Yeah, dude. He's oh my god, dude.
He's patient zero. Patient zero of survivor of SIDS.
Ryan Blaney's crew is going to get a bonehead of the week once again. Not only for the amount of pit stops or spots they lose on pit road again. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. Talk about, dude, most teams are recruiting their fucking players out of like the NBA, the fucking NFL, NHL, or whatever the fuck the hockey shit is. Fucking the 12 team, they're recruiting all their guys out of the fucking Special Olympics. They're like, man, that guy can fucking really throw a discus, bud. You know, like I bet he can throw some tires on a race car. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying that to be like, there's got to be better fucking people we could hire to change fucking tires and put a little bit of gas in a goddamn race car, man. What's the fucking stat I saw? They've lost like fucking 80 plus fucking spots on pit road this year. We're on race fucking 7, bud.
Here's the deal.
7.
Here's the deal. If Kyle Larson goes out of his way to make fun of you, you know you're down bad. You know you're down bad.
That's true. That's true.
That's like down bad, like down bad. That's like down bad, like George Floyd. You know what I mean? Picking up what I'm putting down there? You sniffing what I'm shitting?
Oh, man. I'm just surprised that they all still have jobs. That's fucking crazy. I wish I could suck that bad at my
How
job.
the hell do they have jobs and I don't?
I know.
Fuck those guys.
I wish I could suck at my job that bad and still pull the salary them fuckers pull, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it wasn't even just the pit stops, Tom. How many fucking times is this going to happen? I feel like this is a horse that we've beaten and resurrected and beaten again, bro. I mean, this horse is not getting any fucking breaks around here on this YouTube channel, but how many fucking times are these teams going to pit with like 20 laps to go in these races and lose all their track position and fucking lose? What's the win rate on pitting in these races at the end of the race? It's got to be like 0 for fucking 5,000, bro. Like, nobody's ever won one of these fucking races. Well, Corey Heim did it once at Phoenix. One time. How many other times? I can't think of another one off the top of my head. I can name you probably 20 off the top of my head of teams that have pitted with that late in the race and lost. And they still continue to fucking do it. It's like putting PJ1 on the fucking track. It's like keep going back to fucking Atlanta. It's like, oh, let's try to change the fucking tire compound and then fucking talk about how fucking much tires were. It's like, just this, Jamie Little in the booth, man. They're just fucking, this is my ass and this is NASCAR. Just fucking, just clapping them cheeks.
Pounding it.
Oh my God. And I'm sitting here just taking it with a smile on my face.
I think that's the Kevin Harvick effect right there, because truly, when we saw Kevin Harvick and at Phoenix 1 in 24, when he came in and took 4 tires instead of 2 tires, could have won the race. Yeah. Ever since then, dude, it's been like almost a weekly basis of just absolute smooth brain operators doing shit like that. You know? I mean, really, we could probably trace it back all the way to 2022 when they came out with the next gen car. But with the shit that we're seeing and the actual like same shit happening over and 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 over again, it started with Kevin Harvick and Rodney Childers at Phoenix.
Yeah, it's getting fucking ridiculous, man. We said it during the watch party. Right when I saw him pit, I said the race was fucking over. I knew it was over. It was over. And he couldn't win. And obviously Ty Gibbs wins the race. Good for him, because if Blaney wasn't going to win the race, I think the second best car throughout the rest of the day was definitely Ty Gibbs. People are saying, oh, Larson would have had... Fuck no, Larson wasn't going to win that race, bro. It was not going to fucking happen. No, I think Ty Gibbs had the second best car. And what did we say in the offseason, Tom? We said if Ty Gibbs doesn't win a race this year, he's a bust. I
was on the bus train already.
All he did for the last like 5 weeks, Tom, is finish in the top 6 every race, over and over and over again.
He actually did something,
and he finally wins, dude. Like, is this an anomaly? Is this a trend? Is this what we see going forward? It's hard to tell. It's one win. Now,
yeah, I wouldn't say
what
it's
I want to see
though.
is him back this up.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's an anomaly, though.
Because you can't run that good. Because you can't run that good and just back into a win. I mean, right?
Well, it's not only that. I mean, like, so let's look at some of the most prominent names that have exited the sport in the past 10 years. In fact, let's take Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch would get his 1 win a year, and he'd have solid finishes throughout the rest of the races throughout the season. But I mean, he would have his 1 win, potential 2, every year, and that's what he would do. That's what he would do during the last couple seasons that he was in NASCAR. Let's see. Kevin Harvick was all over the board. You couldn't really guess. I mean, he could win 8 races in one season or 1 race in another. You know what I mean? Clint Boyer is an absolute buffoon. Jeff Gordon in the final races or seasons of his career, he'd win a race. He'd have some solid finishes throughout the year, you know. And then, you know, he retired. He had 2 wins in his final year. Is that right? I'm pretty sure it was 2 wins.
Something like that.
But you know, the year before he had 1 win. Year before he had like 3. The year before that he had like 1. You know, like that could be a Ty Gibbs situation. Now, is it good enough for Joe Gibbs? I think with the relation to blood, yes. If it was anybody else, no. So I don't know. I think if there's any other solid finishes or wins that comes out of Ty Gibbs this year, it's just a cherry on top, really.
Yeah. Well, and one thing I did kind of think about too with this whole thing with Ty Gibbs is, I wonder if the win in your in system was maybe a detriment to a lot of these young drivers, because when you first come into the Cup, it's really hard to kind of crest into that point where you're like running top 10, 15 consistently, right? And when you're running around like 20th to 25th every week, and you're like, you have a couple standout runs throughout the season. With the old winning you're in format, to be able to make the chase, you have basically were forcing yourself to win. So I wonder if like maybe that was a detriment to a guy like a Todd Gilliland, a Ty Gibbs. Even go back and look at like Christopher Bell. His first couple years was struggling to win. Briscoe was struggling to win. You know what I mean? Like I feel like with the way the points are now, it's like you don't have to go win the race. Like you don't have to push for that extra 10th of a second on the track. You could maybe settle in and finish a 6th. And you start rattling 4 or 5 of those off, you climb up in the points. Nobody's going to be able to win a race from further behind you in points and take your points position away. I wonder if this new point system is maybe taking a lot of the pressure off of drivers. I don't know. I kind of thought about that, and that's kind of my thought process. It's like maybe
interesting.
The pressure's off now. Because now it's like, you finished 6th now, and that's a great fucking race. You finished 6th last year, and under that format, you're out of the car devastated. Your fucking season's over. Because that didn't do you shit, you know? You earned nothing. You might as well just not even have fucking showed up if you ran 6th last year, you know? It's like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's an interesting thought process.
I don't know. I don't know what these guys are thinking. I don't know. I know what I would be thinking. I'd be thinking, if I don't get like a top 10 finish week in and week out, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
Yeah, that would be my mindset too. Would be like, I'm going for a top 10 every race. And if I don't have a top 10 car, I'm going to get as high into the low teens as I possibly can get. Like, that's how I would race mentally. Like, I wouldn't even really be trying to race for wins. Like, if I was in a position to get one, sure. But like, I would be conservative on strategy. Like, there's a lot of things mentally I would do differently. Like the Mark Martin approach, like just ride, put yourself in position late, you know, like get the best result you can get. Yeah. I mean, before we went to the chase, all the guys that were winning the championships were guys that were consistent. Like Dale Earnhardt won a championship one year and he only won one fucking race. Matt Kenseth won one year.
Yeah.
Won one fucking race.
Yep.
You didn't see like the year Jeff Gordon won 13 races, won the championship. Like, that was kind of an anomaly. You didn't see that very often back in the day.
No.
I think, yeah. I mean, look at Davey Allison's the 92 season. He only won like 3 races that year.
By the way, there's a great documentary on that season on Jeff Gordon on YouTube. And holy shit, was that a fucking awesome season.
Yeah, between him and Mark Martin, they combined for 24 of the 33 wins in 98.
That's right, it was Mark Martin. For some reason, I was thinking Steve Parks, but it was like, no, not Steve Parks. Yeah, it was Mark Martin. I remember that.
Gordon won 13 and
actually,
Mark
that
won
was
11.
that was the title of the video. It was Mark Martin, the almost
ring
champion,
lost cup or something. Yeah, I think I've seen that video. It's a good video. Yeah,
that's a great video.
Yeah, they combined for what 24 of the 31 races that year that they ran. Like, they won
was crazy.
All
it was
of them,
crazy.
but 7. Like it's between the two of them is fucking insane, dude. Absolutely insane. And the only reason Gordon won the championship over Mark Martin is because Mark Martin had a few extra DNFs that Jeff Gordon didn't have. Like Jeff Gordon had 0 DNFs and Mark had like 2, and that was the difference in the championship. It's unbelievable. Is there anything else you want to add to this race weekend at Bristol, man? Or is there anything else? Or are we gonna wrap this up? Or
let me think. I think I laughed the hardest this weekend from Frankie Muniz.
I forgot to write that down. Yes.
That was actually hilarious. And you know what? I'm a big Frankie Muniz fan just because of this. I think Frankie Muniz deserves to have a chance at a top seat just to see what he can do. Yeah. That's it. Just to see what he can do. But he cleared himself off of the nose of, who was it again? Who was it?
It was Corey, or who was it?
Eckes?
No, it wasn't Eckes. Maybe it was Eckes.
And, well, it doesn't matter. Besides the point, he goes out of the care center and talks to media, and he tells everybody in the media that I deserve to be out there just as much as the leader. Well, the leader didn't fucking clear himself off of your nose, dude. You know, like you can't say that.
Yeah.
You can't say that. You know what I mean? It makes you look like a clown.
It doesn't make you look humble anymore. It makes you look like you're fucking a little bit.
Well, it's just one time, right? It's
Right,
just one time. It's not repeated. It's not repeated, unlike others. But regardless, I mean, good for him. I mean, he made a statement that weekend. He was like, "Fuck everybody else. I'm in this race too. I don't give a shit." You know, and you know, I find a little bit of respect in that. I get it. But you can't go to the outside the care center in front of the media and just get this sob story in front of everybody. Wow, you deserve to be out there just like everybody else. You cleared yourself and wrecked yourself. And not just a small wreck. It was a pretty good hit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I agree. That's going to nominate him for Bonehead of the Week, which is him doing the self-clear in the trucks. Christian Eckes wiping out Corey Heim for the lead there, and then Ryan Blaney's team, just in general, for the pit stops, to the strategy call at the end, to everything.
Shit.
I mean, Blaney would... Fuck, dude, Blaney probably could have won every fucking race this year if he had a good fucking competent pick.
Yeah, Blaney would be in Reddick's position right now if he had a crew chief with 3 brain cells, and I mean, he could have a pit crew full of fucking chimpanzees and they would have done better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
At least they have thumbs.
Yeah.
I don't know about this pit crew they got. They probably don't.
They
probably got their thumbs so far up their fucking ass, they don't know what the hell they're doing. That's what I think.
I agree, dude. They're fucking terrible. Dawson Sutton, P7 in the trucks, driver of the week. Parker Retzloff, P9 in the O'Reilly's race, and then Todd Gillen, P6 in the Cup race.
He's gonna win a fucking race this year, dude.
Dude, Retzloff,
Retzloff is gonna win a race this year.
I think if one of the Siegs or Retzloff doesn't win a race this year, I think that we've got fucking robbed. Because I think out of those 3, I think one of those 3 are gonna win a race this year for sure.
Well, all it takes is a little bit of luck. That's all it takes. And they've got, 32 chances to have that?
And he's there. Like, he's running top 10 every week.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do to win races. You have to be in that top 10. Like, and they're doing it.
You just got to be there.
Yeah. You got to have your nose in the picture. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Heartbreak of the week goes to Ryan Blaney. Again, just absolutely gets fucked over again. Let's preview the races this weekend. The ARCA Series, we got Jade Avedissian in the number 15 Toyota this weekend. Gio Ruggiero with JGR on the 18. I won't say what I wrote down, but we all know who this is. The guy that got kicked out of NASCR, or got fired by Ram in the Chevy. And then old Cletus McGeedis will be in the number 30 for this weekend in the ARCA race. And then the no apps, we got Cole Custer with SS Greenlight in the 0, Luke Baldwin with Hedinger in the 5, Rajah is back in the 32 with Jordan Anderson Racing, and then William Byron in the 88 for Junior Motorsports. And then it's time this weekend in the Cup Series in the 67 for 2311. All right, Tom. Saturday, the ARCA Series tied 150. I didn't pick a favorite or a dark horse. I'm just gonna be pulling for Andy Jesus this weekend. Send it, son. Put that skinny pedal to them floorboards. You better not lift.
Hell yeah. All right. For my favorite, I'm choosing Jack Wood because he's driving the same car that Queen had last year, so it should be pretty fucking good. And then for a dark horse, I'm doing Brendan Laster because I think it's such an insane concept how that fat fucker gets into a fucking vehicle every ARCA race. It's insane to me. I swear to God, that dude's diet consists of Diet Coke and pepperoni pizza every fucking day. That's insane to me.
That's what I'm saying, dude. When I see him, I'm like, dude, I can't believe this dude's a pizza delivery guy, dude. How many fucking pizzas make their destination, dude?
That guy or Alex Chubb? Like,
yeah,
I mean, it's already in his name that he's fucking fat. But how the hell do you get into that car, dude? That's insane to me. That dude's got to have like those rib braces on the seats that are so wide. It's like your fucking local stripper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's just in that car, just ripping off fucking farts and giving himself that trucker.
Dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine the puddle of fucking sweat at the bottom of that seat at the end of the race?
Oh my God, dude. Get that
Dude, and then you got to
swamp
smell
ass.
that. You know what? The
He's the
highest
interior
paid
designer guy,
mechanic.
yeah.
Yeah. The highest paid person on that fucking race team's got to be the interior guy because bless that guy's fucking soul. Who would take that job? I think the only guy that would take that job would be Jesus because his faith has got to be so strong sitting in that goddamn seat all race to hold together that, he's got to have the willpower of Jesus or something. You know what I mean?
Facts, dude. Facts.
Good God.
Oh man. All right, for the O'Reilly race. This weekend, I'm taking Brent Cruz. Again, I think this could be the best race of the weekend, as always. I'm gonna take Brent Cruz, man. He's gonna win a race this year. He's gonna win multiple races. He's what makes no sense, Tom, is he's eligible for the O'Reilly's championship and he hasn't ran full season. Not by his own doing. But then Corey Haim isn't eligible for the truck championship and he's not running the full season. Make that make sense. But regardless, I'm taking Brent Cruz to win this weekend. And then my dark horse, man, I'm going with Kyle Sieg, dude. I hate to say it, Tom. He's been running a little better than Ryan recently, dude. And I think Kyle Sieg, man. I think he might be the one that wins a race out of that Sieg brothers team before Ryan does. I'm just saying, dude.
I fully agree with Cruz. I think he got fucked over. Second off, I think he is going to win multiple races this year. A prime example, Bristol. Look at the fuck he did there.
Dude, so close.
But yeah. And I just think he's one of the next greatest things to come through the ranks. Just watch. I think he's going to be great. But for my favorite, I'm going to take Allgaier. He's been doing pretty good for me. I'm just going to keep riding that train till it all goes to shit. And then for my dark horse, I took Retzlaff last week. It was a little bit out of the norm. We got a good finish there, but Ryan Sieg really excels at these 1.5-mile tracks, these 2-mile tracks, these super speedways. I think we see some pretty damn good shit out of the Sieg camp this weekend.
I'm with you on that one. All right. Also on Saturday, we got a triple header on Saturday. This is going to be nice. We got the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach for IMSA this weekend. It's the GTP cars. It's the GTD cars. It's going to be a wonderful freaking race as always. It's the shortest race on the schedule, the 100-minute race. It's a sprint race in IMSA. We've seen a lot out of the Acuras. The Acuras, the one place that they thrive in IMSA, Tom, is these short street courses. I don't understand whether we go to Detroit or Long Beach. Every year, you've got to watch out for the Acuras. Porsches do not compete with them well there, and the Cadillacs are just dog shit at basically both Long Beach and Detroit the last couple of years. So that being said, I'm gonna take the number 60 Meyer Shank team this weekend. I think they're gonna get the job done. I think it's gonna be a great battle between them and the sister car this weekend, though. I think it's gonna be a thrilling race. And then my dark horse, I'm gonna go with the number 23 Aston Martin. Man, they just get faster and faster and faster every race, man. It's a matter of time before they win. And I think when they pick it up, dude, and they start winning, dude, they might actually dominate IMSA, dude, here in a couple of years. Especially when we get into these new regulations that keep evolving. Once they get past their 3-year limitation on this car and they're able to start developing a better car in the next couple of years, woo! Watch out for Aston Martin. They're a team on the rise. And then for GTD, I'm going to go with the number 177 Rexy machine. They won this race last year. I think they're going to do the exact same again this year. That Porsche team, they're just so good. AO Racing, whenever they go down to the GTD ranks, they just seem to kick some ass, belt to ass. So I'm going to take them. And then my dark horse, as always, it's the send-off season, number 12 Vassy, man. They almost won this race last year, Tom. They were so close. They missed it on the strategy on that second stint, and it fucked them over. And then ultimately got beat by the Rexy machine. I would be surprised if we saw the same thing, but who knows, man? Who knows? We could see them run up front, not fuck the strategy up. We could see them run like absolute dog shit. It's a wild card.
Yeah, for sure. All right, for my GTP, again, everything Jay just said about Acura, I'm gonna go with the 93 though. Just because I've stuck with the 93, I'm gonna continue sticking with them. And I honestly think the reason why Acura is so good at these short courses, street courses, I think their car is a little bit more heavier than the other guys. I think they got a little bit more mechanical grip. I think they've got a pretty good setup there. So I think it's pretty much a lock for Acura, unless they do something stupid. But I think it's pretty much a lock for Acura. And then for my dark horse, I'm gonna stick with the number 5 JDC. I just Underdog Nation, baby, Underdog Nation. I'm on that train so hard. And then for GTD, I'm going with the 57 Windward for the favorite. Again, what was it? 2 years ago, they got screwed over and out of an award. So fuck him on that. Still, I remember. The homies remember. And then for my dark horse, of course, I'm going with the Vassie. Send off season.
Hell yeah. Gotta be.
We'll get that new car, and we'll get that new car, brothers. You just hold tight.
They're gonna kick ass when they get that new car, dude. They're gonna be unbeatable.
Yeah, dude.
They're gonna be unbeatable.
You fucking know it. The fuck Toyota typically always overshoots with new shit like this. I'm so excited.
I am too. It's gonna be badass. All right, and then on Sunday we got a doubleheader watch parties. We got the IndyCar race and the NASCAR race. We're gonna start with IndyCar, the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. I'm gonna go Kyle Kirkwood, man. He is the street course master. He's got 2 wins at Long Beach recently. I think this didn't I say that was my freaking bold prediction in the offseason? I said Kyle Kirkwood was gonna win the IndyCar championship this year, and he's done nothing but fucking impress the hell out of me. He hasn't finished worse than 4th so far this season. He's doing a fantastic job. Although, well, no, he did finish 6th at Barber. So his worst finish is 6th. Still, an incredible season. But he's still going to have to beat Palou. And if he's going to beat Palou, he's got to take advantage of every single street course we have on the schedule. Fortunate for me, when I picked him as my bold prediction of the offseason, a lot of it had to do with the schedule, Tom. We had all these street courses lined up on the schedule this year. We had the Arlington one added to the schedule. We obviously have St. Pete. DC got added later on after I made the bold prediction. And then we also have Detroit, obviously Long Beach. I mean, there's lots of street courses on the schedule this year. I think if Kyle Kirkwood's going to win the championship, it's going to have to be badass on these street courses. He's going to have to continue to improve on these ovals like he's been doing. He hasn't had the pace on these ovals, but he finds himself up in the top 3 at the end of the ovals. So I think that the championship for Kirkwood continues on here. He is the points leader, narrowly over Palou right now. I think he extends it with a win this weekend. My dark horse, I'm going Dennis Hauger. Again, it's an Andretti affiliated car. Dennis Hauger kicked ass last year on all the street courses in the NXT. I think he's a great option and great pick this weekend. He's been right there fringe, 10th to 13th all year, every race. I think it's a race like this. It's going to put him on the map and people are going to start noticing. Not that we haven't already started noticing. We've been talking about this guy for the last 2 fucking years. But I think this weekend he's going to have a lot of people wondering what's going on with that Del Coyne team and how fast they are. And if you look back at the Long Beach or the St. Petersburg race, they qualified really well. They missed it on the strategy because they caught an untimely caution. I think they took a lot of lessons learned from that. They've got the street course ability. They've got the notes from Andretti with the Alliance. I think this is going to be a great dark horse pick this weekend.
Yeah. Well, I agree with everything that Jay said on both drivers. I think the driver to beat this weekend is Kyle Kirkwood. I don't think that there's anybody that, especially with given the past performances, I don't think there's anybody to look at more than Kyle Kirkwood. But for my favorite, I'm going to go with my favorite. I'm going to go with Alex Palou. I still think that Alex Palou is on a pretty damn good comeback right now, especially getting that DNF in Phoenix and then coming back. He's second in points right now with a DNF. He's second in points. And he's not far behind Kirkwood. What is he, 12 points behind Kirkwood?
Yeah,
or something like that, 10 points?
That. Yeah.
That's insane to me. That's insane. I think that with some of the momentum that Palou has this weekend, I think that's the only thing he's really got going for him to go and take the win from this race. We know that momentum's a thing in motorsports. We know that Palou is absolutely top tier in this series. but so is Kirkwood. So I think it's going to be a great race between those two guys. I think that's going to be the story this weekend. So look out for those two drivers. I think if you choose Kirkwood or Palou, that you're none of that. Either of those choices are wrong. I think those are two very, very good choices, very strong choices. And then for a dark horse, who else are you going to fucking choose than Hauger, dude? Like, really? Mick Schumacher, dude? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Who's the other guy?
I mean,
That's a rookie?
You can throw Kyle Collette in there. He's a rookie. I mean, you could go Kiffin Simpson, but who knows about that?
Yeah, dude, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, there's nobody else. It's Hauger. And if you choose anybody else, you're wrong, dude. You're just wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's all I got.
I agree 100%. I think it's gonna be a great race. The other guy that I think you could maybe throw into that, maybe have a chance to win, maybe it'd be a Christian Lundgaard. He's been really fast recently. That would be probably
sure. Yeah.
Like if you're not gonna if you want to stray off the beaten path of a Palou or a Kirkwood, and you're a betting man, maybe throw some money on Lundgaard this weekend. That'd be
Lundgaard or Award.
Yeah,
that would be the other.
Yeah. All right, and then for the Cup Series on Sunday, we got the Advent Health 400 at Kansas. I think it's gonna be a decent race, but I still think Toyota is just dominant right now. I just don't think that they're gonna slow them down. They're just, especially when we go to something like this where we're at Kansas. Toyota's owned Kansas as of late. I mean, we've had some flashes of Kyle Larson there, but he'll find a way to fuck it up like he always does. I'm gonna take Tyler Reddick this weekend. Again, every time I pick him, he doesn't win. So that's kind of why I'm picking him, is because I know if I pick him, he won't win. But I think you're gonna see Hamlin up there. I wouldn't be surprised to see Bubba Wallace up there. Ty Gibbs hasn't proven to me anything bad yet that he's not gonna be up there. And Christopher Bell has been really inconsistent, man. Like, especially at Bristol, it looked like he had a race winning car, and then next thing you know, he's fucking wrecking. So it's like, I don't know what to think about Christopher Bell this season at all. But I think if you go with any Toyota, I think you're going in the right direction. Then my dark horse is Hosen. He's the Chevy fucking banner driver right now. The stats prove it. The race visuals, watching the races prove it. He's the closest to winning a race out of the Chevy camp this year. He is. I mean, I know Elliott won at Martinsville, and that was a fucking anomaly because they had to do a completely fucking backwards strategy to do it. But if another Chevy's going to win this year, it's going to be Hosen. That's why it's my dark horse.
All right, for mine, for my original, I originally took Hamlin, but I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna go with Bubba Wallace. I'm gonna go Bubba Wallace, and I'm gonna tell you why. That 23 car was a fucking insane. Kansas 2 last year.
Yeah.
That 23 car should have won that race. I think they're gonna come back. I think they're gonna bring the same shit. I think the 23 is going to be on fucking rails. And my only piece of advice here, watch.
Yeah. I agree 100%, dude. I think Bubba could fucking win this race in a dominant performance.
Yeah. I think that you should not sleep on Bubba right now. I don't think you should. Even though his teammates taking up all the spotlight, do not sleep on that motherfucker. I'm telling you. And then for my dark horse, I'm a J here. Who else right now is a better underdog? I mean, I thought Hosen was a better underdog than Ty Gibbs, by far. So yeah, I don't know. Who else do you have? You got Priest.
Yeah, RFK's been up and down. I know.
Zane's
not
Zane.
Gillen. Yeah.
Gillen.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's just there's really nobody else, dude. It's Hosen.
Yeah, I don't see any Trackhouse cars running up front. I don't see any RCR cars running up front.
No.
Yeah. Alrighty. NASCAR Fantasy. My lineup, I've got Hung Money. I've got Gibbs. I got Reddick. I got Hosen. I got Bubba.
I got I got Bubba, I got Briscoe, I got Gibbs, I got Hamlin, I got Reddick.
Yeah, pretty similar. I'm saving Hamlin, I
Yeah.
think, for a little bit later in this, because I think he'll be faster, especially when we get towards the end of the regular season race for that regular season title. Next up is a matchup between Gibbs and Bubba. I'm gonna go Bubba. I think I picked Reddick to win. My heart says it's gonna be Bubba that wins this weekend. I just don't want to jinx him because I've been I picked Reddick purely to jinx Reddick this weekend. So somebody like Bubba could win. So yeah, I got the 23 over the 54.
Yeah, I originally had the 54 or the 23, but I don't know why. Well, it's probably because I changed my favorite. I changed my favorite. I'm going to take the 23 or the 54 as well.
Okay. And then we got Reddick over I've got Reddick over Larson. I just don't see how Larson finishes this race.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's right. He's already probably sending love letters to the wall right now. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, next is Elliott versus Chastain. I'm taking Elliott over Chastain. Not because I don't think Chastain's a better driver, because I think he is. I just have not seen any speed out of these fucking Trackhouse cars this year. I can't, in good faith, take Chastain with how shitty their cars are to wheel that thing past Elliott, who's going to run 12th in this race. I just can't. I can't see him because I think Elliott's going to finish 12th. I don't see Chastain finishing higher than that. That's the reason I'm taking Elliott over Chastain.
Well, I'm going to take Chastain. I'll tell you why. Kansas is such a unique track. I think that this is going to be completely different than all the other tracks that we've been to this year. I think that potentially we could see a huge surge out of the Trackhouse team. I think that we could see the one car actually doing something for this race. I'm hanging on that bet. And this is purely because of my hate for the 9 fans. Or the 9 team fans. That's it.
I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
Nothing more. I'm a fucking Trackhouse stan, bro. Like I want them to do so fucking good, bro. Like I'm straight up team Trackhouse or nobody, dude. Like, and it's just it fucking bums me out, man. Like, you know how depressing it is on Sunday nights after we do these watch parties and I gotta sit there and look at the fucking results and fucking after I watch the race and just sit there and be like, well, why the fuck are their cars so dog shit that Chastain fucking SVG and Zilly are running like fucking 30 ass, you know, every fucking week.
Dude, is this what it's like to be a Tifosi fan since 2005?
Yeah, dude, it's gotta be. It's gotta be, dude. Fuck, dude. It's like, yeah, dude, it's like POV Ferrari fan.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's so rough, man. Like, that's why I can't wait for Dega, dude, because I'm going to the Trackhouse hauler and I'm fucking buying some fucking Trackhouse team merch, dude. I'm a fucking Trackhouse
balling
stan.
out. You balling out?
If we find we got to get a flagpole because we're buying a fucking Trackhouse flag and we're hanging that bitch at our fucking campground, dude.
I forgot. I wonder if we could buy one at like Dick's.
Yeah, dude.
Big Dick's, you know what I mean?
Big Dick's, yeah, or Little Dick's, because that's what they're fucking.
Yeah, or Little Dick's. Yeah. That's right. Big Dick's is more relatable, or Small Dick's is more relatable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Fuck, man. Yeah, I'm a Trackhouse against the world guy, man. I just that's the way I fucking am, dude. I just gotta see it, man. I gotta see some performance. All right, the last matchup we got Blaney versus Byron. Again, I'm gonna go Blaney. What's the saying, dude? A fucking blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. The sun shines on a donkey's ass every once in a while. Like, at least one of these fucking races, they aren't losing fucking 28 spots on pit road, Tom. Like, come on, guys. Come on. What the fuck are we doing? It's getting fucking frustrating, dude, because I like Blaney and I like when Blaney wins, man. Like if I wasn't, like, if Trackhouse can't win, I hope it's fucking Blaney every goddamn week, man. Like, that's the way I feel, bro. And it's like, watching him fucking dominant, dude, with the best fucking car, the best fucking driver at the time, like the best setup, and they just fucking shit the bed. Come on, guys. I'm taking Blaney.
Yeah. I don't think there's any universe where you take Byron over Blaney, to be honest with you. Unless it's Talladega and it's like 10 laps to go and you need gas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they'll even fuck up a gas-only situation.
Fuck, dude. They'd fuck up a pass-through penalty, bro. Like, they'd fuck that up.
Dude, they'd fuck up a fucking pass-through based upon adjustments made the day prior before the race. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They'd fuck up a fucking X post that they made about NASCAR 15 years ago, and they'd have to do a fucking drive-through or else serve a fucking black flag and be disqualified from the race. They'd fuck that up at this point.
I'm surprised the hauler hasn't fucking caught on fire driving down the interstate yet.
Yeah, that's right. I'm surprised Roger Penske isn't fucking 6 feet under at this point.
It's sad, man. It's fucked up, dude. It's so fucked up. Alrighty. That's all I got for the podcast. We're gonna have some watch parties on Saturday or on Sunday. We'll have a doubleheader. We'll do Cup and then IndyCar doubleheader watch parties on Sunday. So come hang out with us. Should be a lot of fun. Those will be our last 2 watch parties before we go to Dega. And then next Monday, we're gonna do the podcast next Monday because me and Tom are gonna be on our route to Talladega on Tuesday. So we'll have a Monday podcast here on the channel. It might be a little sooner in the day. I don't know exactly what the schedule will be yet on that, but we'll have a podcast on Monday next week. So turn on the bell notifications. Make sure you guys subscribe. Hit the like button. Get our shit trending on the internet, because this is the best place to listen about racing rants on the internet. If you want to follow us on all of our social medias, all those platforms are down below. You're going to see a lot more stuff on our social medias over the next week as we party it up at Talladega. It's going to be a good time. If you guys want to join the best motorsports community on the internet, not only by subscribing to this YouTube channel, but by joining the Discord, that link is in the description below. All the drama, rumors, news, memes, everything motorsports related from around the world right here on our Discord. We post in there and interact with you guys every single day. If you guys want to get some Dega Boy merch, get all merched out for the summer, if you guys want to buy some merch and come meet us at Talladega, you could do so. Really good, high quality merch for the really, really low price, man. I'm telling you, you can't beat it. All those proceeds help us make this content, and it also helps fund some of our Talladega drinking experiences. And we should have some cool content coming out of Dega because I feel like that's one thing we always lack in, Tom, is we don't record a lot of the best moments. I mean, we'll have to film a lot of the good moments that are PG rated, for the YouTubes and the socials, but I think we'll take some more pictures and we'll have some more fun stuff, especially posted on our Instagram and our X and whatnot. So make sure you guys do that. Also, vote. The polls for the driver bonehead of the week will be out after this podcast. Make sure you guys vote. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Tom, thanks for joining me, man. This was fun. Bullshit about racing.
Hell yeah.
And we are currently 7 days from Talladega. So if you guys are going to Dega, come hang out with us. Come see us. Can't miss us. We're always in costume. We're right there in the turn 2 tunnel section. Lighting it up, having a good time. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Catch us on the watch parties this weekend and have a great rest of your week, and we'll catch you all in the next one.